Welcome back, Sooner Surge. We're here today with our first edition of Around the Bases with Braden, talking OU softball here today, who open up tonight at 6 o'clock. So a lot of lineup changes with the Sooners. Yep. And so I'll just let Braden start with maybe some additions to this team that a lot of people won't know about.
Yeah, this team is going to be an interesting season. No Jocelyn Allo. So it's going to be a different lineup, and it may be good. It just doesn't know yet. Just got to play, Grace Lyons. She's back, so there won't be a change on shortstop, but got different positions in the infield. You got Sydney Sanders playing first, Tiara Jennings playing second, Grace Lyons playing short, Alyssa Brito playing third base. Left field is Torres.
Yeah, that's Torres. She's
Elena Torres.
She a transfer from Arizona State too?
Yes.
So they got two transfers from Arizona State. Yeah.
Yep. And
center will be
Jada Coleman, and then Riley Boone in right field.
And the designated will be
is it Haley Lee?
Now where's she?
She's from A&M.
Oh, Haley Lee's a transfer from A&M. So you got really three transfers there in the starting lineup.
And then and then you got a Michigan pitcher, Alex Stracco. She came in this year.
Yeah.
From Michigan.
Now, you think she's day one starter tonight, or is going to be Jordy Ball?
Jordy Ball will be day one starter.
Okay, so Stracco go next, and then
Stracco will go next, and then Deal, the freshman, will pitch the next night.
Okay.
So it's all just rotations.
Yeah.
It's just Rocha is going to fill what she needs, and if it doesn't work from Ball, she'll pitch Stracco, and if that doesn't work, she'll go to the next pitcher.
Yeah. Well, I know looking at the lineup, they got 7 players in this lineup that hit 14 or more home runs last year. 4 players on this lineup that hit 20 or more home runs. I know one thing tonight we're not going to see is the cleanup hitter, Hanson. So what's kind of the latest on her?
Hanson was in the hospital with her appendix. I guess her appendix were bothering her, so she went to the hospital and got her appendix out, and she is recovering, and hopefully she can come back strong and be back in the lineup.
Yeah. And this Sydney Sanders,
the
first baseman from also Arizona State.
Yes, sir.
21 home runs, guys, as a freshman.
Yeah.
So while OU is losing Jocelyn Allo, obviously the biggest stick they had, I think they're going to be able to replace it. Maybe not that many home runs, but that lineup is laced with talent, with heavy hitters. There's really no weak spot in that lineup.
No.
And I think everyone is ready to see if Jordy Ball can be the gal.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Is she the gal? Is she going to be the ace?
I think Stracco will be the pitcher.
Really?
I think Ball she's gonna have to work it if she wants a starting job.
Now, Ball's a good hitter though.
Ball's a good hitter.
So where else can she play? She play the designated hitter spot? Or?
She's gonna be the DH.
Okay. So you expect to see Ball in the lineup often, even if she's not pitching.
Yes.
Instead of Lee, maybe Lee's the lady from
A&M.
Yeah. Coaching staff wise, I know who they play tonight. It's
Duke.
Yeah, they're playing Duke, and actually there's a familiar face there on Duke's coaching staff. Yeah.
Sydney Romero.
Yeah.
She was a very good good leader for us.
And she coached here under what, like grad assistant or
grad assistant. Yeah.
So she'll be on the sidelines tonight. Familiar face there as the Sooners take on Duke tonight at 6 o'clock Central Time. The only way to watch it, I think, is through
Flow Softball,
which is about $150, but I think it covers half of the year. You can get half of the games, but let's talk about this season. Last year, OU was 17-1 in conference. Braden, do you think this is going to be a team that can match that, surpass that, maybe lose more than that? What are you thinking on conference record? Can they go undefeated?
I think they can go undefeated. It just depends pitching and defense.
Yeah.
And fielding outside.
You got the middle. You got Kenzie Hansen at catcher when she's healthy. You got Grace Lyons down the middle at the shortstop position. And then you got Jaden Coleman. So really down the middle, I don't know that there's anyone better down the middle than those 3 gals.
Yeah.
I know Sooner fans are pumped up right now because the softball program is something they can kind of bank on winning. right now with some other things that aren't. What about last year? I think it was 59-3 overall.
Mm-hmm.
You think OU gets a 60 this year?
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing that shows me on the lineup that they can't do that.
Yeah.
So, any other surprises or things from that aren't here last year, or things you worth mentioning?
I think we're going to be surprised on Sydney Sanders. I think she is going to come out and strong.
Yeah, I mean, 21 homers is a
21
freshman.
homers.
What did Alo hit last year? How many home runs did she hit? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, like
21 though. 21 as a freshman.
20. Yeah, 21 as a freshman.
Yeah,
so like almost 30.
Yeah, I mean
that's pretty good.
Yeah. So they got Duke tonight. What's their schedule kind of looking at as far as off? Non-conference. You said Washington.
Some
big ones.
Yeah.
I don't even know when their first home game is coming up.
Not till like March.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And then LSU would be a big one.
Yeah.
Baylor. I mean.
Yeah. You think son Gasso will ever go and try to be a head coach elsewhere? Or is he going to stay here? Maybe
he'll stay in Oklahoma.
Take the program over when Patty leaves. Yeah. In Gasso, we trust, man.
Yeah, she's the GOAT.
She is the GOAT.
She's the GOAT.
In a lot of sports, you wonder. I don't know. It's arguable who's the GOAT is.
Yeah.
In this sport, Gasso is the GOAT.
Gasso
There's no one like her. This program is second and on new stadium, right?
Yeah,
new stadium is going to be coming in
next
year. But if you haven't been to an OU softball game, you need to get down there and watch one. I know Braden's been to several.
I've been to several.
Electric atmosphere. Just a great trip to make. So tonight we're about 3 hours from first pitch. They're against Duke, and it's going to be exciting to see these gals, see them hit the ball, and see what we got this year on the defense side of the ball. And really excited to see Jordy Ball on the mound tonight. So who's going to catch tonight with Hanson out is kind of a question.
Haley Lee.
So Haley Lee will go to.
Yeah.
So does that open up a position in? Was she the DH?
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean Ball hits tonight?
Yes.
So Ball
will hit tonight.
Ball will probably hit tonight. Okay, so that'd be nice to see Jordy Ball hit and pitch. Kind of double duties there for Jordy. Okay, well, this is something we're going to bring to you guys probably on a weekly basis, around the bases. And I know we have Hunter Cornejo, who's going to be covering our OU baseball team as they start pretty soon. So just stay tuned to the Sooner Surge. Make sure you guys subscribe on YouTube where you can get all the latest up-to-date information on Sooner sports. Until then, Boomer.